The story behind this house is unique in that I purchased it from the original owners. I didn't know at the time that I was actually looking for a house. And I thought, being the New Yorker I am, this can't be real. It was the original Usonian house, built in the mid-50s, finished in 1961. It's called the Socrates Zaferiou House. When I walked in, I knew immediately that it was the house for me. My background being in architecture really does have a strong influence on the interiors of what I do, even the landscaping as well. My background is more encompassing of all three genres of design. This house particularly was strongly influenced by the architecture because it's so dominant and has such strict linear components that it really needed to have a more simplified interior to follow the similar character of the architecture. Very clean lines. But the balance of the interior from the exterior is that the exterior is more subdued in color because the landscaping is the color. And then the interior then is a mirror image of the exterior landscaping. Frank Lloyd Wright's philosophy is really the outside is the inside and vice versa. I wanted the interiors to sort of reciprocate what was happening with the landscape. It's a complete escape from our New York City life. So it's meant to be a decompression. It almost feels at times like a treehouse. The bedrooms are elevated high enough to where you're almost mid-level of the tree canopies. So it's really nice to wake up in the morning and have this complete void of anything man-made. Everything is nature. I spend a lot of time thinking about, obviously, my clients' projects, but it's a much more streamlined process when you're working with a client. When you have your own house, it's the true artist. You work on it when you feel inspired, and it took me 5 years to work on this house. For me, I took it even a step further and sat for 2 years doing nothing because I really wanted to understand the site. I wanted to understand how I would entertain, how I would live, just my daughter and I together. So there were a lot of components I really wanted to study and understand fully before I made any changes. So this house is special in that it's a Usonian-style house, and it makes all the difference of how you approach the house, how you experience the house, how you transition from city to country life. It shows the pure genius of Frank Lloyd Wright. He cared about every detail that went into each component. This house was no different. I can't imagine it being approached in any other way than it is.